Peace I leave you, my peace I give you. These ancient words echoing through the high ceiling of St. Joseph's Cathedral in Bamenda felt incredibly heavy on Thursday, April 16, 2026. Pope Leo XIV, standing in a region scarred by years of tension and pain, did not come to offer a political plan or a list of demands. Instead, he arrived as a leader of dialogue, reminding a tired audience that peace is not a trophy to be won at the end of a legal battle, but a gift from God that must be accepted and lived without excuses. His presence highlighted a quiet but sharp contradiction. While the world often demands justice before peace can happen, the spiritual heart of peace is by its very nature unconditional. The historical tension between these two ideas is clear. For decades, many religious leaders have used a well-meaning but dangerous phrase, "There can be no peace without justice." While this sounds morally right, it has often served as a hidden spark for conflict. By making peace depend on certain conditions, it suggests that until every wrong is fixed and every complaint settled, violence remains an acceptable or at least unavoidable choice. This way of thinking has at times accidentally acted as a bridge to more fighting, shifting the focus from making up to getting even. We see the tragic result of this language in the history of the Rwandan genocide. In 1994, the air was thick with sermons that emphasized the justice of ethnic anger. Religious institutions, which should have been safe places for unconditional love, became killing fields where the search for justice for one group led to the organized murder of another. Similarly, during the early stages of the Anglophone crisis in Cameroon, many church leaders called for justice in a way that, while addressing real social problems, failed to provide the spiritual break of unconditional peace. When peace is held hostage to political goals, the church can accidentally become a place that helps push people towards war. Pope Leo XIV's speech in Bamenda focused on this exact issue. He delivered a strong warning against those who use religion and the very name of God for their own military, money or political gain. His message was clear. Dragging sacred things into the darkness and dirt of political battles is a betrayal of faith. True spirituality does not use God as a tool to reach a political goal. Instead, it uses the peace of God to rise above human politics. Peace, the Pope argued, cannot be ordered or earned through guns. It must be an inner way of life that rejects violence even before justice is seen. This bold position is deeply rooted in the life of Jesus, who taught a peace that does not use weapons. On the cross, Jesus did not demand his right or immediate justice for the people killing him. Instead, he offered forgiveness. This is the core of spirituality in the search for peace. It breaks the cycle of an eye for an eye by choosing to love the neighbor before the neighbor has even said sorry. It is a peace built on love, a force that is capable of settling fights, opening hearts, and building trust, where logic and laws have failed. The journey towards a stable future requires a basic shift in how we see the link between our faith and our politics. Spirituality provides the unconditional whisper that tells us to put down the stone even when we feel we are right. If we wait for perfect justice to arrive before we decide to be peaceful, we might find ourselves waiting in a graveyard. Lasting peace is not the absence of justice, but the presence of a love so strong that it allows justice to be found through talking rather than fighting. In the end, the visit of Pope Leo XIV to Cameroon will not automatically stop the fighting or heal the wounds of the past. However, it serves as a mirror for the people. It offers a chance to look inside and ask if we are willing to accept a peace that asks for nothing in return. If the citizens and leaders are willing to separate their faith from their political anger, the Pope's message of unarmed peace may finally grow, turning a simple slogan into a real, lasting way of life.